What's happening, fam? It's your boy B-High right back in here again, man. And as if today couldn't get any worse, 2020 is still going crazy. Right now, the internet is reeling as well as everybody in the world from the death of Little Richard, the founder of rock and roll. He passed at 87 today. This is crazy, man. You know, for those that don't know, Little Richard, he was a founding father of rock and roll. Born Richard Wayne Penniman on December 5th, 1932, Little Richard was one of rock and roll's founding fathers. The icon first burst into the scene in the 1950s with hits like Tutti Frutti, Long Tall Sally, and Good Golly Miss Molly. Okay, now when you speak of Tutti Frutti, I don't think there's any kid that has ever not hauled off and said, a wop baba loo bop, a wop bamboo. Somebody done caught themselves playing when they was younger, singing some Little Richard, okay, because that was just one of them songs that would always come on the cartoons and stuff like that. But then also, that just goes to show what longevity means, because Tutti Frutti came out back in the 50s. Okay, here it is 2020 and people still talking about it. You know, Little Richard sold more than 30 million records worldwide, and his influence on other musicians was equally staggering. From the Beatles and Otis Redding to Creedence Clearwater Revival and David Bowie. In his personal life, he wavered between raunch and religion, alternately embracing the good book and outrageous behavior at the same time. And Little Richard, that's rock and roll. That's what Neil Young had to say about it, you know. Little Richard was great on every record, according to Jim McDonough. And also, in case you didn't know, Little Richard was from the state of Georgia. Yeah, man, he was one of 12 children. He left home at the age of 13, and he ended up living with the White family in Macon, Georgia. At 15, he took the nickname Little Richard, and in 1951, he landed his first record deal with RCA. He was known for his bold lifestyle choices, often decked out in sequins and makeup on stage. It was in 1956 when his classic Tutti Frutti landed like a grenade in the top 40, exploding from radio and off turntables across the country. It was highlighted by Richard's memorable call, once again, wop baba loo bop or wop bam boo, okay? A string of hits followed, providing the foundation of rock music like Lucille, Keep a Knockin', Long Tall Sally, Good Golly Miss Molly. And more than 40 years after the latter charted, Bruce Springsteen was still performing Good Golly Miss Molly live, okay? Richard was cast in the 1950s rock and roll films, including Don't Knock the Rock, The Girl Can't Help It, according to his IMDb page. But his wild lifestyle remained at odds with his faith, and the conflicted Richard quit the business in 1957 to enroll in a Bible school and get married. He later returned to his roots with the gospel album titled God is Real. He mounted 3 tours of England between 1962 and 1964, with the Beatles and the Rolling Stones serving as opening acts for him. Back in the States, he put together a band that included guitarist Jimi Hendrix, and later fired Hendrix when he was late for a bus. He returned in 1986 and became one of the 10 original inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 1993, he received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Grammys. Oh, man, a legend, an icon, one of the greatest to ever do it, a founding father of rock and roll. You know, you would not have rock and roll if it wasn't for this man right here. So, I mean, it's a must that you understand exactly what it is that we just lost with Little Richard today. Oh, man, 2020 is really, you know, taking us through some things this year, man. It's really doing that. But once again, my thoughts and prayers are with Richard and his family. And God bless him, man. My condolences are with y'all, man. And that's just what it is. B-High Radio shouted. More content on the way. More interviews on the way. Make sure you keep it locked, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm gone.